Hello, YouTubes. I'm Nicholas W. Fuller. I'm a writer, I'm a gamer, and I'm an interview. And here on the channel, I like to talk about books and I like to talk about games, and I look for cool ways to bring these two passions of mine together. And today, I get to do exactly that. I'm excited. Today, I'm going to talk to you about if you like the Cradle book series by Will Wight, I've got a game for you. I think it's going to be one that you like. And bonus, if you're a fan of Travis Baldree as the audiobook narrator, stick around because I think you'll be interested in one tidbit. But let's talk about the Cradle books. What are some of the things that make the Cradle books so damn good? Well, I think obviously it's the action. It's like so fast paced. There's always something going on, right? There's fight scenes and everything that are exciting. There's this tension, there's drama. Lyndon's trying to save his home, and it's exciting, right? The fights are great. The magic is great. There's progression. Lyndon gets to get stronger and stronger as things go. He starts out as like this underdog, and he ends up being like top dog, right? He's pretty strong at this point in the series as we're waiting for way beyond the series conclusion. Progression's really kind of exciting. It's neat to watch him get stronger. Also, I think it's really neat that he's got a team around him, and the team, they're kind of varied. They have different personalities, different magic, different abilities, right? It's not all kind of clones of the same thing. It's not like they're all generic soldiers with a gun. It's nothing like that, right? You know, Yaren's fighting style is very different than Lyndon's fighting style. So that's cool. And then there's teamwork between them all, right? The way they kind of teamed up, especially with Dross's help. Spoilers here. I'll cover my ears if you don't want spoiler on some Cradle thing. Boop. When I get my hands out of my ears, the spoiler's over. They teamed up with Dross's help to repel that dread god that was attacking Sacred Valley. That was amazing. That was amazing. So I think those are some of the things that make Cradle pretty cool. That action, that progression, the varied magic, the teamwork. You can find all those things in some different video games, right? And the ones that I think you're going to like are called action role-playing games, or ARPGs. So the action, of course, is action, right? Like, you know, lots of fighting, lots of things going on. It's exciting. It's not like a turn-based role-playing game where it's sort of slow and methodical and you're picking abilities. No, it's like real-time, fast-paced, boom, boom. Usually with like a sword or something, maybe casting spells, but you're out there, you know, doing your thing. And it's, again, like fast-paced, lots of action. Role-playing game, there's definitely progression. You know, you're going to be progressing in your role. You're going to get stronger. You're going to level up. You're going to get better gear, that sort of thing. And that's always satisfying. I love playing that sort of game and getting the little ding of like getting another level. That's pretty fun. Most of the action role-playing games that I've played have a bit of a varied team. They have different magics, and many of them have different like teamwork element. They have multiplayer. There's lots of action role-playing games or ARPGs out there. There's one called Path of Exile that's kind of popular right now. You can check that out. But fun fact, there's an ARPG called Torchlight and Torchlight 2, and they were actually designed, get this, by Travis Baldree, who does all the voices in the Cradle audiobooks. Yeah, he used to be a game designer, and he designed those games. Pretty awesome. That was before he became a full-time audiobook narrator. That's really cool. And those ones are definitely worth checking out. I've heard lots of good things about those. Yeah, if you didn't know that little nugget about Travis Baldree, give me a like and a subscribe and check out his game. Also, I'm going to be interviewing him soon, and you'll be able to see that on the channel here soon. So look for that. Another reason to subscribe. I'm excited for that interview. But the king of ARPGs is actually not Torchlight. Torchlight's been out for a little while. The king are the Diablo games from Blizzard. They are like huge, right? Undisputed kings of the action RPG space. And they're awesome. I've been playing those games here and there for decades. Like way back, played a little bit of Diablo 1 way back in the day, way back, you know. Definitely played a good amount of Diablo 2. Diablo 3 came out years ago. But like, man, I took off work the day that came out, and I was like playing with some friends in a LAN party. We could have played online, but we all got our computers together so we could play together in the same space. Good times, man. Good times. And I love that about these games. One of my favorite things is that they're all co-op. The Diablo games, they're all co-op. So you get to experience the whole game with your friends. You can play with as many as 4 people total, so you and 3 friends, right? And I love that. I mean, usually when I play a game, I want to be able to socialize, I haven't in the past played a whole lot of like single player games because I want to be able to kind of socialize while I'm playing the game. So I love co-op games. Those are my favorite things. Being able to kind of experience it all, work through it all with friends just makes it so much better. You know, of course, in Cradle, there's the different magic paths, right? Well, in Diablo, not quite like that, but there are different classes that you can pick, and they are wildly different. Diablo 3 has like witch doctors and barbarians, and like they don't play the same at all. The witch doctors doing things like summoning poison frogs to go attack the enemy, and the barbarians just running up to you with a big sword and going boo, you know. But they're both fun. They did different play styles, and you can play the game through all the different classes if you want to eventually. The gameplay is fun, very fast paced. You're just running around like breaking things, smashing monsters, working your way, trying to kill the baddies, you know. It's great fun. Really simple though. It's not real complicated game mechanics. If you're playing on PC, oftentimes, especially in the beginning, you can kind of just play with your mouse. The keyboard works in there too a little bit, but it's not like playing StarCraft 2 or something. It's not like you know, just not that demanding in terms of just the complexity of actually playing the game. And that's nice, I think. I mean, a lot of times, again, when I play a game, I kind of just want to relax with it. This offers that, but also has great progression. Like I said, of course, you're going to be like leveling up, and that's really rewarding and fun in the Diablo games. You unlock new abilities that you can do. I mean, like I said, like the witch doctor can do the frogs, but there's so many more like abilities that you get to unlock as you're leveling up. Nothing quite like the Hollow Domain, but it's still really cool. Beneath it all, there's actually a surprisingly good and rich story. It's easy to kind of overlook that in some of the previous Diablo games, but if you are into it and you're looking for it, it's there, and it's like, it's rich. There's rich lore behind these Diablo games. I made a video talking about the story of Diablo 1. Yeah, you might check that out. So the most recent game, like I said, is Diablo 3. That came out years ago. It's still live, still kicking. Pretty cool. But Diablo 4 is coming out soon in the beginning of June 2023. I'm recording this in April 2023. There's a lot of excitement for it. There's a lot of people that are excited. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool from what I've seen. Prior to that release, I'm going to be doing a book club of Diablo 3, kind of trying this idea out, where I'm going to play through the game of Diablo 3 with some friends, including one writer friend of mine who's never played the game before. And we're going to kind of talk about the story as we're going. That way we'll be all up to speed. If you're watching, you'll be all up to speed with the story of Diablo 3 before Diablo 4 launches. That's kind of the idea. I hope you'll check that out. I think it'll be fun. Thank you for watching. I appreciate this. I hope you check out Diablo. If there's other games that you think are kind of a better fit for Cradle fans, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. But I don't know. I think Diablo is kind of hard to beat. Real quick, smash that like button and that subscribe button if you haven't already. Appreciate it. It makes a big difference. Hope you check out Diablo 3, like I said, and check out that book club we're doing. I think it's going to be fun. Let me know what you think about that idea. And if no one's told you yet today, you're an absolute legend.